Greetings, everyone. Dr. Anita Stewart McCafferty here with you. It's my pleasure to walk you through Module 4 of our course, EDU 679. This week, we're going to focus on questioning, and we're really going to think about how it is that we help support teachers as we are observing them and engaging in feedback discussions. And this week, we're going to do something a little bit different, and that is we're going to focus our observation around questioning techniques and sampling. Our guiding questions for this week are as follows. How can educators use questioning techniques to improve student learning? Why is it important for teacher and school leaders to focus on questioning? And how can one improve their questioning strategies? Our module objectives for this week are as follows. To be able to identify effective questioning strategies and techniques from classroom instruction. The second is to develop probing and reflective questions for use in feedback conferences with teachers that we observe. And the third is to use a questioning observation tool for collecting classroom data and guiding our feedback conversations. So this week, we are going to read a number of materials and watch some videos related to questioning that are going to be located in the reading and viewing folder. You're also going to complete another video classroom observation using this week a questioning tool. So I've attached 3 different questioning observation tools to the assignment, and you can choose one of those. If you happen to have a questioning observation tool that your school or district or maybe your team or PLC or department has used, then you could also use that one in lieu of the ones that I've attached to the assignment. You'll involve yourself actively in the questioning discussion board, where I ask for you to respond to 5 prompts related to your own skills and knowledge around questioning. So thinking about what your strengths are as a questioner and upon which questioning strategies you regularly rely. Where's the room for growth for you as a questioner? What kinds of tools, feedback, trainings, and resources might be helpful to you if you chose to work on improving your questioning skills? And then kind of thinking about which tools and feedback and resources might be helpful for somebody relatively new to the profession. And then thinking about how those answers might be similar or distinct. I'm also curious to know what kinds of feedback and training around questioning you have previously received and how you might assist other educators in gaining prowess around questioning. One of the interesting things to note about questioning is that while the research differs slightly, everybody concludes that more than 50% of our instructional time is used somehow connected to questioning. So whether it be actually formulating questions, listening to students' responses to questions, having students respond either verbally or orally, related to maybe how we check for understanding, the ways that we activate and engage students in our lessons and in our courses. All of that, the way that we sample. So, do we sample everyone? Do we just choose those who have their hands up? What are the strategies that we use? And then how does that information that we garner from the questions that we ask help propel us forward with our next steps? And so a lot related to that think time, otherwise known as wait time, is certainly connected in second think or wait time. So a lot of information we really want to delve into around questioning. I always say to people that you cannot be an effective teacher if you are not good at questioning, because questioning really takes up so much of our time in classrooms. And so it really behooves us, whether we're helping those new to the profession or very seasoned educators, we really need to look at the way that we question, the taxonomies that we might use, the types of levels of cognition that we're asking through our questions, and the way that we have our students respond to those questions, and how we encourage them to engage with open-ended questions, prompts, and tasks. So this week, to help practice that idea of giving feedback to others and really also getting better at observing for all of those pieces connected to questioning, you're going to do a practice video classroom observation. And so I've added a few more choices to our video list for you to choose from. And the idea is that you will choose a video that you haven't previously watched and practice an observation tool with and submitted. And you'll watch that video with questioning in mind. So jotting down the types of questions that the teacher is asking. So those prompts, not every question ends with a question mark. So it's those prompts, those questions, those tasks that the teacher is engaging students with, and then thinking about all of the strategies that they're using, whether they're cooperative learning strategies, mini whiteboards, exit tickets, if they're using technology to gain student responses, all of that, the way that they sample. And then I'm encouraging you to think about, how does questioning align with the two sets of standards of practice that we've used previously? So the INTAS standards and Marshall's rubrics. Then you'll write a paper, a 2-ish page paper, where you're outlining your experiences with observing for questioning, thinking about the kinds of questions that you might pose to the teacher, and how you might initiate the feedback conversation if you had the opportunity to do so. And of course, any additional learnings or I wonders that you have based on this week's practice video classroom assignment. I hope that you have a wonderful week of learning, and I encourage you to really reflect on your own questioning strategies and think about how you can improve your strategies, and also how you might help hone your questioning strategies for feedback and reflective conferencing. Enjoy.